Okay, well, it's like this. It's about 8:15 in the evening. It's the 18th of February 2016, and I've done my 12 videos on the 12 houses from a 2016 perspective. But now, having reviewed them, I'm minded to put them all together and show you the cycle of the houses. This is not about the signs. Planets are energies. The signs of the zodiac show how that energy manifests in and through you. The houses of the zodiac shows how those energies manifest in the eyes of the outside world. And the aspects to planets from other planets show how individual planets help and hinder other planets in their daily expression. But the houses show the cycles of life. And if, for example, hypothetically, let me just presume that the average age of a person's life is 84 years. Divide that by 12 houses, you get 7 years to each sign. So let's work with that just hypothetically. The first house, the Aries house, it's the house of childhood, infancy. It's the sign where it's the house where you define your own sense of identity and individual boundaries in your dealings with the world, and it relates to the first 7 years of life. The second house, the Taurian house, relates to 7 to 14 years old, and it deals with the way you establish your values, what is important to you, how your attitude towards materials and resources are, and it is at this time of life that one does establish one's values. The third house of Gemini, relating to the period of 14 to 21, is when you come into your social prime, if you like. This is the time of getting out into the world, expressing your sense of individuality and identity, and becoming much more of an interactive, communicative, networking type of person. It is the way you interface with others at the communication level. The fourth Cancerian house, relating to age 21 to 28, is when you establish your sense of roots and foundations. It is where you build your home, perhaps where you start settling down and planning for the future, and it's where you consolidate and establish your fundamental core plans for the long-term future, often through the buying and maintaining of a long-term property, residence or home. The fifth house, relating from 28 to 35, commonly known as the house of children, is when you really explore your creativity, most commonly through procreativity, and it is the archetypal time when most people have children, 28 to 35. 35 to 42, the sixth house, relating to Virgo, it is the house of industry, of work, duty, service, health, hygiene. It is when you focus on your industrialness. It is when you are becoming a master at what you do. You're becoming much more effective and efficient at your work, and people start recognizing your skills more and more as you get towards your late 30s, early 40s. The seventh house of relationships, relating to 42 to 49 years old, and Libra, is all about how you interact with the outside world at the one-to-one level, and it shows the way that you manifest your skills through impersonal interactions. Like mid-late 40s is when you're at your peak of this. The eighth house, the Scorpio house, 49 to 56, is when you start, you're middle age by now. You know, you're looking at the more psychological side of life, the in-depth side of life. Your bullshit filters are really at their best, and as you're getting older, you're realising you've got less time in front of you than you have behind you, so you become more and more no-nonsense. The ninth house, the Sagittarius house, ranging from 56 to 63, is very much the time where you formulate your long-term personal truths, beliefs, philosophies that will then remain the same for the rest of your life. The 10th Capricorn house, ranging from 63 to 70, is the professional peak. It's at the end of your working life, and it's a time where you are a true master of what you do, and many people have decided to stop work come 70, but 63 to 70 is when you are at the very top of your tree, and it's to take the money and run. Cut your losses and quit while you're at the top time. The 11th house, Aquarius, from age 70 to 77, is the time where you've stopped work and now you want to really get out there and explore community and have fun with your peers and your social equals and bring to the group the values and contributions of your life as you're getting towards old age. And the 12th house, the Pisces house, from age 77 to 84, is a time where you start making your preparations as your life begins to draw to its natural and organic close. You make peace with your own version of whatever it is you call it, the universe, I call it the upstairs department, and you prepare for the inevitable transition into a new state of consciousness. Quite like all this. This is a nice little analogy. I might write this one down. There you go, folks. That's the end of my sequence of the houses for 2016. I'll do it again next year. Take care. Bye.